Justice Department is to apply the facts and the law in each case and to reach appropriate decisions in a nonpartisan and neutral way without regard to who the subjects are. That is what we've done in each of these cases.
What's amazing about all this is it takes us to the question of why were these documents here? Well, now that we learn that some of these go back to his Senate time, clearly he's become a serial classified document hoarder.
At its heart, the issue is the same. Those documents should not have been in the personal possession of either Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Let's be honest about it. When that information is found, it diminishes the stature of any person who is in possession of it.
The Attorney General today and some lawmakers over the weekend reacting to the Biden document situation, the scandal that has developed. Andy McCarthy in the National Review, why Biden consented to an FBI search. Biden has decided to pose as a dedicated public servant who cooperates unfailingly with law enforcement because he has nothing to hide. Don't fall for it. Team Biden has been playing games for 2 months, and clearly the president not only has things to hide, he has been hiding some of them for over 15 years. With that, let's bring in our panel. Molly Hemingway, editor-in-chief at The Federalist, Byron York, chief political correspondent of the Washington Examiner, and Mar-a-largo, national political correspondent at National Public Radio. Mara, your sense in the White House, obviously they're not saying much there. They're pointing everybody to the White House counsel's office and to the DOJ. But as this evolved and even more documents were found, it is frustrating.
Frustrating for Democrats, that's for sure. This is a classic drip, drip, drip story. We don't know what the documents are. We don't know what the Mar-a-largo documents are. But every day you get a headline, another document found, they searched another residence or the Penn Biden Center, and it keeps the story alive at a time when a lot of Democrats are becoming exasperated and really frustrated because this is hurting Joe Biden just as he's about to announce for re-election. But this is the kind of thing that we're going to just have to wait for the special counsel in both of these cases to find out what actually both of these men were keeping in their residences.
Molly.
Well, I think Joe Biden has a very difficult situation here of his own making. This does go back decades, his handling of classified information. He needs to be transparent. He's had this very effective rollout of the information. We don't know why he was hoarding these documents. I think a lot of people reasonably surmise that it's related to the Biden family business, where people were trading on his name and power to get money for the family by working with foreign oligarchs or powerful foreign governments, Ukrainian oligarchs or Chinese communist officials. And he's going to need to be as transparent as possible without further violating classified statutes if he wants to survive this.
Classified material can run the gamut, Byron, as we know, and some of it is written notes that reference classified conversations, and some people use those for memoirs down the road. But arguably there's some of this is actual documents in folders, at least that's what we're being told, material taken out of classified places by a senator and perhaps a vice president.
Yes, and we need a lot more clarity about it from the White House. First of all, we're still getting this stonewall in the White House briefing room, and there are real questions about what the president's lawyer, Bob Bauer, has said. He described the recent search of the house in Wilmington, said the FBI took 6 items consisting of documents with classification markings. So the question is, what's an item? Is that 6 pieces of paper, or could an item be a box? Well, it can. If you look at the inventory that the Justice Department released after the Mar-a-Largo raid in the Trump documents case, they used the word item to refer to a box that could have maybe 10 classified pieces of paper, 12 top secret pieces of paper, and 100 unclassified things in it. We don't know what the Justice Department has actually found, and thus how serious the case is.
Yeah, and these investigations obviously launching not only the special counsel but up on the Hill as well. I want to turn to the situation with China and Taiwan.